High school basketball Thursday night. Girls hoops to wrap the regular season, and a big one here in Doylestown tonight. Wayne County Athletic League title on the line as Norwayne is visiting Chippewa. Hi, everybody. Along with Ron Hamilton, I'm Mike Breckenridge. Dale Mosier back in studio. And, Ron, we finally get to this one, round two between Norwayne and Chip. Norwayne's got a half. They want it all. Chip wants to share. Simple between these rivals.
Yeah, I mean, outside of a winner-take-all, it's as good as you can get. We mentioned Norwayne has clinched a tie, or at least a share of its first Wayne County Athletic League title in 40 years. Chippewa, meanwhile, last won it 2 years ago, first year under Katie Miller. They want to get a piece of it here tonight. They got to do it at home against Norwayne, the defending state runners-up in Division 5.
We would be remiss if we didn't say, we were here last Saturday. There was an episode involving Norwayne coach Jake Schaub. Good news is he's fine, everybody's good, but it was a scary moment on hand for everybody affected, not just Norwayne folks, but those here in the building and around the community.
Well, yeah, it was one of those situations where the game immediately took a big backseat, and you're worried about his health, and as we left Saturday, no one really knew anything other than that there was a medical emergency, so obviously health first and foremost. Good to see him back here tonight.
It is, and you know what? Very little is hidden between these two teams. First time go around, that was a Norwayne gain. It was tight. We'd probably be, kidding ourselves if we didn't see another tight one tonight. They played 3 times last year. They might play again 3 times this year.
Yeah, they might. You mentioned that first meeting. We've got to go all the way back to the second game of the year. It was December 3rd. That Norwayne won that first meeting 48-40. You mentioned no secrets between these two teams. We know the programs, we know the coaches, we know what kind of success they've had, especially this season, and we expect a tight one here tonight.
We had a chance to visit with each coach about the matchup tonight. We'll take our opening break, come back, and the coaches' conversations are coming up next.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Chippewa basketball coach Katie Miller ahead of the ball game this afternoon. Norwayne in town to wrap up the league. I guess it's what everybody wants, and I know you want to be in a position to win a league title, and this is your chance.
Yeah, we're excited. A great opportunity for our kids to play in a great atmosphere, play in a big game. We're ready, we're prepared, and we'll see what happens.
When you talk about the season, there's been some ebbs and flows. I know you've had some injuries, some ups and downs, good schedule. So you've seen a lot this year with this group.
Yeah, we've tried to challenge our kids with the schedule we've put together. Every week, you want to go 2-0 or 3-0, depending on how many games. And we've been on a roller coaster, but we feel like our kids have gotten better through wins and losses. So hopefully tonight, they can show what they've learned and we can put our best play out there.
When you're playing someone like this, there's not a whole lot of secrets. You play so much, you know the talent, they know you. So give me a couple keys for your ball club today that are going to be, really necessary for you to pick up a win.
Rebounding is going to be the biggest thing. They crash boards really well. DeMassimo, Freilich, Mayball, even Rupp, Hayden, they all rebound really well. So rebounding is going to be a big key for us on both ends of the floor, and it's got to be consistent for 32 minutes. Defensive transition, we got to slow Mayball down, especially in transition. She's good. She's athletic. She's got a nice spin move down around the basket she likes, so we have to be able to defend that. And then Freilich inside, just in their general half-court offense. We're not as big as they are, so we're going to have to make sure that we are paying attention to her and giving her the attention she deserves. And again, try to rebound the ball and keep it one possession at a time.
Offensively, I know sometimes it can be as simple as knocking down some shots. Anything else on that end of the floor that you really want to do?
No, we just talked about shooting the basketball well. Last week we didn't have a great shooting week, so we've spent some extra time this week getting shots up and trying to just get back in a flow offensively. So the kids just need to play great defense and, like we said, limit their opportunities, rebound the ball well, and just 32 minutes of good basketball.
All right, Coach. Appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Hey, thank you very much.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Norwayne's Jackson Gosser. Jackson had 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists as Norwayne dominated Smithville 59-34 to tie the Smithies atop the WCAL. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all winter sports athletes and teams this season.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Norwayne basketball coach Jake Schaub, head of the ball game tonight. Coach, first off, it's a league championship game. You've already got a piece. I know it's a good time of the year to be a little bit greedy, and that's what you're looking for here at Chippewa tonight.
Yeah, hey, when you're growing up, they always tell you got to share this, you got to share that, but I don't think our girls are interested in sharing too much when it comes to the league title. And I'm really proud of them for clinching a share already, but it's always fun to play in these big games towards the end of the season. I think it's meaningful. I think it preps us for the tournament, and obviously there's quite a bit riding on this in terms of taking the title outright as well. So I think the girls are excited, and I'm excited to see how they do.
It's been an unusual week because you haven't done anything all week. We were here last Saturday. It's nice to see you now. You're fresh, you look good and everything. Obviously, it's a scary situation that you've addressed. It happens, and until it happens to your world, you don't know how to deal with it.
Well, hey, I'll take looking good because looking good is generous for me. But, no, it's been a good week. I want to first just say how thankful I am for everybody that helped me out on Saturday and my time of struggle. And I feel bad that the game was postponed, but at the same time, it's just it was nice to see us just be able to put basketball aside for a second, even though these are two teams that really compete hard and we're rivals. Some things are bigger than basketball, and as much as I don't want to take away from the rivalry game and everything like that, it was nice to see just a lot of people stepping alongside and helping out.
When you take a look, the first meeting, this meeting, not a lot of secrets, obviously. What are some of the things for Chippewa that are important for your ball club tonight that you're doing?
Yeah, Chippewa's tough. I mean, they throw a lot of different things at you. You got to be on top of things in a bunch of different areas. I think handling pressure is going to be one. They can gear their pressure towards you in ways that you want to speed up or that they want to speed you up. But they can also throw certain pressure at you in terms of full court in which they're trying to slow you down as well, which is kind of ironic. But we have to kind of take what we can get in each of those situations, make sure we're not forcing things, and just making sure we're taking care of the ball, getting the best look we can every time offensively. Defensively, we got to really be locked in on personnel and understanding the scouting report, understanding which girls' strengths are shooting and ball handling things, and then which girls maybe we can play off of a little bit. But no, they're a great team, well coached, and I think it's going to be a fun one.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Packed house filling in to the high school here at Chippewa tonight. Final game of the regular season. There's a bunch of girls tournament games tonight, but these two are playing for a league title. Norwayne and Chip. Ron's got a look at the starting fives.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by your friends at Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. Hobron's works with multiple insurance companies to get you in the best coverage plans to meet your needs and budget online at HobronInsurance.com. We'll start with the visiting Norwayne Lady Bobcats under head coach Jake Schaap. They come in 18-2 overall, 12-1 in the Wayne County Athletic League. And Norwayne will go this way. 5'7" senior Madison Rupp, one starter. Rupp comes in at 4 points per game. Also in the starting lineup tonight, double-figure scorer, 5'9" senior Ali DeMassimo, averaging 13 points and 5 rebounds. 5'7" sophomore Courtney Klein, another starter, 9 points, 3 assists, and 3 steals per game for Klein. Inside, 6'1" sophomore Hannah Freilich. Freilich, 9 points to go along with 11 rebounds and 2 blocks per game. And then rounding out the starting five for Norwayne, 5'11" senior Ava Maybaugh. Maybaugh, 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists per contest. Meanwhile, for the home team under Katie Miller, Chippewa comes in 14-7 overall and 11-2 in the Wayne County Athletic League. 5'7" junior Lucy Goodrich, one starter, averaging 3 points per game. At 6 points and 7 rebounds per contest is 5'9" junior Myra Lewis. 5'9" junior Bree Regan at 7 points and 6 rebounds per game. 12 points per ball game for 5'8" senior Era Regan. And rounding out the Chippewa starting five, leading scorer, 5'7" junior Delaney Marshall. Marshall averaging 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals per game. Norwayne and Chippewa starting lineups brought to you again tonight by Hobrin Insurance.
Last year, these teams met for the third time in the regional semis, won by Norwayne 42-38. If they meet again this year, it'll be in the regional championship game. Once again up at Elyria Catholic, and we're going to be surprised to really if that don't happen. If that don't happen, I don't know where that came. Where if that doesn't happen, there are, obviously upsets along the way, but each is favored coming out of their district.
Yeah, both of these teams have state legitimate aspirations, and I think they expect to meet each other again up at Elyria Catholic.
So ready to jump it up. Lewis and Freilich set to go. Final game of the regular season. Tap controlled by Norwayne. And here we go. DeMassimo into the forecourt, straight man to start by Chippewa. And the ball thrown away. DeMassimo's pass over Maybaugh. And into the forecourt comes Bree Regan. Up top, Norwayne straight man as well. Near the top of the key, Lewis. Lewis over to the right wing on the handoff to Goodrich. Goodrich bounce on the left, give it to Era Regan. Guarded by Klein, left elbow to the corner, and the three by Goodrich up and in. And the opening points out of the junior from Chippewa.
14th made three on the year for Goodrich.
And in the ball game, the Jermaine Honda of College Hill's player of the game to be decided. Maybaugh front with the basketball for Norway near the top of the key. Over on the left to DeMassimo. Checked there by Marshall. DeMassimo step back, Maybaugh top of the horn, and a long three went up and off the rim. And the rebound tapped, and it went to Era Regan. Chip into the forecourt and into left corner. Wide open again, Goodrich. But Freilich comes out to avoid the three. Sideline is Era Regan, top of the key, Bree Regan. They look alike except for that massive knee brace on the left knee of Era. Trying to help with past knee surgery. Ball out top, knocked away, stolen by DeMassimo. Down the floor, good bounce into Klein, laid it up and in. And it's 3-2 Chippewa at the 6:30 mark. Back down, Chippewa, which averages 49, gives up 35. Marshall on the left wing. Drive, scooped it up at the right hand, no good. Freilich rebounds. DeMassimo up the right sideline to the forecourt. Slows at the wing and will dump it inside. Klein open, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound Freilich, got tied up, got it knocked loose. Back out top. Maybaugh drives, got inside the reverse, threw it up no good. The rebound tap, and it went to Goodrich of Chippewa. 3-2 Chip early. Top of the key and a quick three by Regan is an air ball. And the ball will go out of bounds. In that first meeting, Norwayne turned it over 19 times, but still won the ball game. It is a concern anytime you play a Chippewa defense. Chippewa, there's the little three-quarter court for the first time. DeMassimo in the backcourt. Maybaugh off the left sideline across the timeline. Lobs cross-court. Klein has it right at the key. Basketball up top, DeMassimo to restart. 5:35 in the opening quarter. 3-2 Chippewa. Out top, Maybaugh, top of the key to Freilich. Freilich looks, tries to hand it to DeMassimo. Instead, will fire a three and off the rim twice. Rebound, Maybaugh back up and no good. Rebound loose and DeMassimo has it. Right sideline. Back up top to Klein. Norwayne doing a good job on the glass early. DeMassimo up top to Klein. And whipped it, and it's stolen away. Marshall with a steal down the hole, put it up on the run and in. Marshall averages 15 her first two tonight, 5-2 Chippewa.
Also comes in averaging 3 steals per game. Did a great job breaking on the pass, able to get it cleanly and go in for the layup.
Maybaugh to the forecourt. Maybaugh over to the left elbow, step back, looks down low. DeMassimo fell down. That's another steal by Marshall. But then she lost it near the sideline and went right back to Klein. So a break for Norwayne. Freilich deep in the low post, put it up on the run and in. Got very good position, and it's 5-4 Chip. into the forecourt up top. Bree Regan flip it off to Marshall. Marshall on the left wing with the ball. Over a screen. And back up top. We have had no fouls. We've moved along in the opening 3:40. Basketball, Bree Regan up top. Over to the right wing, and her three went airborne and good. Second three by Chip. They lead 8-4. 4:10 opening quarter. Chippewa shoots 17 a ball game. Only 28%, but like everybody, boys or girls, they're not going to be shy. Right wing to Massimo. Her three went up, and that's good. Norwayne doesn't shoot many threes, only 13 a ball game, and they're only 27%.
Well, it's already their third attempt of the night. 3 of their 7 shot attempts have been beyond the arc.
DeMassimo stripped it loose from Marshall, went down the floor to the hole, put it up, in, and fouled. So DeMassimo has the hoop and the harm, and Norwayne takes the lead. Yeah, Norwayne three-point shooting has been a concern as of late. When you take a look, the last 5 games they played, they're 8 of 55 from 3 coming in. And that's 14%. Now, that's not what they want to do. I'm surprised they're going to see a lot of zone, I would think, come tournament time.
Well, Mayball's got 18 made threes. That's tops on the team. Nobody more than that. You take a look at Chippewa. Regan, Era's got 41 made.
So 10-8 Norwayne after the free throw good. 3:35 in the opening quarter. Goodrich up top with the basketball. And over on the left to Marshall. McKenna Hayden has checked in for the first time for Norwayne. One of their best on-ball defenders, so she'll try and stick to Marshall. Regan near the top of the key, inside it, back to Marshall. And she'll fire a three. That's short. Rebound loose and is out of bounds. Tried to save was Lewis, but was on the end line. I'll go back over to Norwayne at the 3:16 mark of the opening quarter, leading 10-8.
Well, Chippewa 2 of 4 shooting from downtown. You mentioned a moment ago, Mike, Norwayne doing a nice job on the glass. Right now out-rebounding Chippewa 5-2.
Norwayne into the forecourt. Klein high on the left side with the basketball. And DeMassimo will come to get it. Over a screen, top of the key. And looks down low. Pass in traffic. Caught by Freilich, and then she got fouled. So Freilich will go to the line to shoot a pair. And the second foul of the ball game on Chip, the first on Myra Lewis.
Well, second time that Norwayne has dropped it into Freilich down low.
Mass Lepley, your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris, Bobcat Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country. Free throw up and no good by Freilich. Norwayne 62% from the foul line as a team this year. Almost where Freilich is, who it's at 63%. Her second up and is good. 11-8 Norwayne, 3 minutes to go opening quarter. Back the other way to the forecourt. Bree Regan up top. Looks down low. Instead, pass deflected, stolen by Maybaugh. 2-1-1. Maybaugh dropped it off to Klein, who's under the hoop and can't do anything, and bounced it off her knee and out of bounds. Pass came a little bit late, and each team with a turnover. Chippewa with a substitution. Emmy Donnelly is in off the bench for the first time.
And each team struggling a little bit. Each team now with 4 turnovers here in the opening quarter.
Norwayne trying a little half-court trap. Chippewa beats it easily. Donnelly, the right wing. Regan skipped it cross-court. Goodrich dribbling into the middle of the key. Back behind her. Mid-range jump by Lewis, no good, but it's rebounded by Goodrich. Back up top is Regan, and her three went up off the back of the arm with a rebound. Bree Regan back up and good. Offensive stick back for her. She has 5. 11-10 Norwayne. 2:15 opening quarter. DeMassimo to the forecourt up top. Top of the key, picked it up at the elbow. High poach is Freilich. Got it knocked loose, went to Hayden, back up front. DeMassimo over to the left sideline. They're trying to post up Maybaugh now. They lob it into her, and they double her. Back up front, Klein will try a three. That's blocked by Regan, and it's rebounded. Chip will come the other way at 1:45 of the opening quarter. 11-10 Norwayne. Up top with it is Bree Regan. Give it to Goodrich. Lewis at the left elbow. Now turns, and the little scoop shot went up around the rim and in. Nice little English on that one for Myra Lewis, her first 2 of the night. 12-11 Chip, 90 seconds in the quarter, and a quick three went up. No good by DeMassimo, rebounded by Bree Regan. Regan up the left sideline to Era Regan, pulls up, quick three, up and in. Chipps' third three of the quarter. They're now up 15-11, and a quick timeout by Norwayne with 1:16 to go opening quarter. Back to Chippewa after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Well, a couple different runs in this opening quarter. The latest by Chippewa, up 15-11 with 76 seconds to go in the first period.
Yeah, getting warm. They've hit 3 straight shots after going 3 of 8 out of the gate. Difference right now, the 3-point shot. Mike, Norwayne 1 of 5 beyond the arc. Chippewa hot, they're 3 of 6.
And into the forecourt comes Massimo. Straight man pickup by Chippewa. Massimo up top and looks. Top of the key to Freilich, and who fakes to her, facing up. Freilich looks, dribbles over to the right wing, handing to Massimo, and back up top to Klein. Klein swings left, Mayball inside Freilich, turns right wing to Massimo. Another 3 went up, and that's good. So Massimo's had a very good opening quarter. She's got 9. Chippewa by 1 with 45 seconds, and they throw it away. Down the floor, an easy one for Mayball to the hole, put it up and in. That was a giveaway by Chip, and it's Norwayne by 1. 35 seconds in the quarter. Maybach's first 2 of the night. Regan on the left wing, dribbles down low all the way to the hole with a left hand up and in. Regan with 7, that's Bree. We're down to 20 seconds in the quarter. DeMassimo up top with the basketball. Over a screen, flipped it on the right wing, Maybach. Down low to Freilich. On the low post, shot it and hit it off the glass. 10 seconds in the quarter. Chippewa comes into the forecourt. Bree Regan up top, 6 seconds. Give it to Era Regan. Got to do something. A 25-footer went up off the rim, and that's going to be the first period. High-scoring opening quarter. Norwayne 18, Chippewa 17. Back after this.
Will show. It starts strategy. It starts strategy.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
End of a quarter, Norwayne on top of Chippewa 18-17. Each team 7 of 13 in the opening quarter from the floor, 54%. Chippewa 3 of 7 on threes. They did not attempt a free throw. Norwayne, meanwhile, 2 of 6 downtown, 2 of 3 at the line. 6 are rebounding. Turnovers, meanwhile, 5 for Chippewa, 4 for Norwayne. Individually, Chippewa led by Bree Regan, 7. Norwayne paced by Ali DeMassimo, who has 9.
Chippewa basketball to begin the second quarter. And lobbing up top to Era Regan. Went in the air, got it deflected, and that's a travel. Needed to put it on the deck and did not. Both teams open up tournament play Saturday. Both are at home. And both high seeds, of course, so it's a quick turnaround, but they should be fine. As Clearview comes to Norwayne in their tournament game. And up top with it is Maybach. Wheels over to the right wing, lobs it cross court. Rupp, her three-pointer went up, back rim, no. Rebound tapped out long, chased down by Rupp on the right sideline. Rupp covered up, flipped it off to Freilich. Freilich with the basketball back up top. Now on the right wing to Hayden. DeMassimo, top of the key. Just underway in the second, Norwayne by 1. DeMassimo left wing. Down low, Freilich open in the key. They double her. She gave it to DeMassimo. Her shot no good, but she got her own rebound. Chippewa kind of stood and looked at it. DeMassimo just threw it right back in the hole. And an 11-point half right now for Ali DeMassimo.
Third board of the night as well.
Chippewa back the other way. Error Regan down low. Pass deflected by Hayden, but controlled inside by Lewis, who put it up on the run. In and out, no good. Rebound, Freilich. And Freilich falls down. And what do we have? We're going to get a foul call and a reach in on Chippewa. And that foul is on Marshall. And that's her second. So that's definite concern for Katie Miller in Chippewa.
Well, we mentioned Marshall. Top scorer on Chippewa, 15 per game. She's been quiet so far tonight, just one basket.
She'll stay on the floor for the time being. Norwayne by 3 early in the second. DeMassimo to the forecourt, put it on the deck over to the left wing. Then Klein up top, flips. Annie Hennico was in for the first time to Rupp, right wing 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Chippewa and Emma Donnelly. Donnelly gives that off to Marshall, who rips down the floor. Lane. Nobody picked her up. She went all the way to the rim and scored. The second field goal for Marshall. 20-19 Norwayne. 6:20 in the half. DeMassimo up top on the left. DeMassimo over a high screen roll. Drops to Freilich, middle with a key. Right wing. Catch by Klein on the sideline. And she'll dribble into the middle. Stop, pivot, back out top. DeMassimo another 3, and good again. So DeMassimo, who came in with just 19 threes on the year, has hit 3 of them and has 14 in the half. Left wing Marshall. Marshall looks up top and give it to Donnelly. On the right wing, and a long 3 by Era Regan. Front rib, no. Rebound tapped by Hennico over to Freilich. Klein the other way up the right sideline to the wing. Spins, stops, looks, needs help. Picked up the dribble. Lob down low to Freilich, in and out of her hands, and then she controlled it. Needs a guard, and still waits and put it back on the deck and give it a Klein. She'll fire a 3. That's no good. Out of bounds, and will stay with Norwayne. 5:25 and a half. Norwayne by 4 as Maybach comes back in for Norwayne and Goodrich for Chippewa.
Well, both teams having trouble penetrating the other team's defense. Norwayne, 10 of their 19 shot attempts have been threes. We mentioned they average only 11 attempts per game coming in.
But DeMassimo's hit 3, and Maybach fires a 3, and that's an air ball over the hoop, rebounded by Era Regan. Down the floor comes Bree Regan up top. Over to the right wing, open, Goodrich, there's a 3, that's in and out, and the rebound Maybach, who averages 6 of those a game. Maybach the left sideline to the forecourt. Now dribbles all the way to the hole and got fouled going up. They're going to say it was in shooting mode, so she'll get 2 free throws with 5:04 to go here in the opening half. Headquartered south of Millersburg, Mac Oil Field Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oil field service across the region. Proud to give back and support local at Mac Oil Field Service. Free throw, Maybach up and in. That's her 3rd point. Mentioned Norwayne, they get Clearview tomorrow or Saturday, and Manchester comes here for Chippewa to open up their tournament in the sectional finals for each. Maybach's second free throw is also good. 62%er, but hit them both. And it's a 6-point lead for Norwayne. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Up top is Bree Regan driving, right wing kick, 3 by Donnelly, rim off. Chippewa's gone cold. Maybach got the ball, fell down, and went right to Lewis, and she missed a layup. Rebounded by Norwayne. Into the forecourt, Klein, all the way to the hole, put it up with the left hand, good, and fouled. Block charge, and it went the way of Norwayne. Klein, her second basket, and it's an 8-point lead by Norwayne midway through this second quarter.
Well, you mentioned Chippewa's gone cold. They've missed 4 straight. They're just 1 of 6 shooting it here in the quarter. Norwayne, meanwhile, back of the line, where you mentioned just over 60% on the year, but they're doing good tonight. They've hit 4 of 5 thus far.
So line to the right, 4:42 and a half. Klein's free throw rattled around and came out, but Maybach got the rebound. Dumped it back to Freilich. She got fouled and going back up. So Norwayne dominating inside on the glass in this opening half and getting rewarded at the line.
Yeah, 13-9 rebound advantage, 7-3 rebound advantage here in the second quarter. That was Maybach's 3rd of the night.
Freilich foul shot up and in. That's 6 for Hannah Freilich, who comes in averaging 10, plus 11 rebounds. So Norwayne 10-2 in the quarter. And up and good again. They led 18-17 after 1. It's 29-19 now with 4.5 in the second. Up top, Bree Regan over to the left wing. And picked it up, threw it back up top to Era Regan. Near the top of the key. Put it on the deck, dribbled into the middle. The left-hand shot went up off the rim. No good. Rebound, Freilich. Chippewa 1 and out. And up the left sideline to Massimo to the forecourt. She drives, kicked it right wing Hayden. She'll try a three. That's no good, but another rebound. That's Maybaugh. Short one back up and in. And Katie Miller, I think, has seen enough. Timeout, Chippewa. Norwayne with a 12-point lead, 31-19. 4:06 before the half. Back after this.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
4:06 second quarter. Norwayne dominating this period, leading 31-19 here at Chippewa.
Yeah, 9-3 the advantage on the glass. Freilich's got 5 rebounds. Maybaugh's got 4. DeMassimo's got 3. And they're getting second chance points almost every single time down the floor. Meanwhile, you mentioned a moment ago, Chippewa almost one and done every time they get the basketball.
Chippewa out of a timeout to the forecourt. Basketball is Bree Regan on the left wing, pitch to Donnelly. Donnelly outside the three-point line, dribbles around the arc, top of the key, flipped to Goodrich high on the right. Sideline controlled by Era Regan. Put it on the deck and bumped by DeMassimo. No call. The shot went up, no good. Rebound, Klein. Klein double teamed in the backcourt. Will dribble up the right sideline with the ball. Out top, picked it up and finds DeMassimo. She's at the foul line, drop it down low. Freilich open again, put it up and in. Another point-blank look for Norwayne. They're up 33-19.
Third straight make. Freilich's now got 9.
Basketball, Regan to the right corner. And outside the three-point line, Goodrich looking. Give it off to Bree Regan. She drives the runner in the middle with a key. No good. Chippewa can't make anything. And Freilich another board. DeMassimo up the left sideline to Maybaugh. Just give it to Freilich on the right wing, Klein. Klein will bring it back up top with 3 minutes to go in the half and a 33-19 Norwayne lead. Basketball, Maybaugh up top. She'll fire a three. That's way off the mark. But the rebound, DeMassimo back up and in. Another offensive rebound, Norwayne. And DeMassimo's got a 16-point first half. And it's a 16-point Norwayne lead. Regan on the left wing with the ball into the corner. Back up top is Donnelly. Donnelly waits and whistle. And that's going to be a foul on Chippewa. Illegal screen set up. Now, I believe they're going to tag Era Regan. Are they going to give that instead to Freilich? Freilich's the one who took the brunt of it. And that's the first foul on Norwayne of the quarter. Regan even went the other way thinking it might be on her, but it was not. So DeMassimo is whistled, I think, for that foul. She was nearby. Norwayne not happy with that, but they're happy with a 16-point lead. Basketball, Bree Regan going out of bounds, through it to Lewis, who drives left of the key, up, no good. Rebound, Freilich. Maybaugh runs into the forecourt up the right sideline, gets into the key and runs right over Regan for the player control foul. Turnover Norwayne, and for Maybaugh, her first foul of the night.
Well, we mentioned 18-17 Norwayne at the end of one. 17-2 Norwayne here in the second quarter. Chippewa ice cold, 1 of 9 shooting it here in the period. They've missed 7 straight from the floor.
It was 18-17 after one. 35-19 now with 2:10 in the half. On the left wing, Donnelly. Donnelly with the basketball, comes over a screen up top. And give it back to Goodrich. Left wing Lewis. Lewis drives, stop, looks, whipped it into the middle. Short shot by Regan, rimming off. Chippewa, of course, doing all this with Delaney Marshall on the bench with 2 fouls. Right wing, Maybaugh put it on the deck, drove inside, got a wide open layup. Maybaugh with 8. Norwayne making it look easy up the left sideline. A minute 35 and a half. It's an 18-point lead for Norwayne. Era Regan up front and working over to the right. Top of the key to Bree Regan. And a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout. Chippewa with 1:24 and a half. We'll take the break. It's all Norwayne. 37-19. Back in a moment.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
I'm sure the concern for Chippewa right now, they're falling so far behind, is going to be too much at the half. It's 37-19 Norwayne with a minute 24 to go in the second quarter.
Well, we talk sometimes it's just as simple as making shots, and right now they cannot hit anything. 1 of 10 here in the period. Norwayne, meanwhile, still shooting better than 50% for the ball game. They're 14 of 27 overall, and now a 20-9 advantage on the glass.
Out of a timeout into the backcourt. Regan gets it. Era Regan, top of the key, give it to Donnelly. Donnelly back on the right wing. Ball tipped out of bounds by DeMassimo. 1:16 and a half. And throwing in Lewis across the way. I'll tell you what, if we'd have played last Saturday, we would have not had the crowd. It is nearly full here at Chippewa. A couple of scant seats on the home side. That's it, which is much bigger stands. Up top is Goodrich over to the right. Goodrich inside the line. Stops behind her to Donnelly with a minute to go in the half. Donnelly at the elbow to Goodrich right wing. She'll try a 3 and hit it. Boy, that was a much-needed basket. Second field goal by Lucy Goodrich, both threes. 45 seconds in the half. Norwayne up 15. DeMassimo on the right wing to Klein. Klein looks down low. They try and post Maybaugh into her. Left wing to Massimo. She'll try another 3. Missed this one in the rebound. Chip. 35 seconds and a half. Bree Regan to the forecourt. Regan up top of the basketball. Well, on the deck over a screen over to the left. 25 seconds. Back up front, Goodrich. Goodrich to Donnelly, left point, 20 seconds and a half. Bree Regan will come and get it and back it up. Now over to the left wing. 13, 12 and a half. Right wing, Goodrich. Goodrich inside Lewis. Lewis posted up 8 seconds. Turns, fires it up off the glass, no good. And the rebound, Freilich. In the backcourt, Norway doesn't see the clock and then just chucks it down the floor too late. But in the end, a monster second quarter for the Bobcats. And Norwayne halfway home to owning the Wayne County Athletic League all by themselves. They lead Chippewa at the half, 37-22. We'll take time back in studio. Quick news update with Dale coming up after this.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, calling farm.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Norwayne's Jackson Gosser. Jackson had 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists as Norwayne dominated Smithville 59-34 to tie the Smithies atop the WCAL. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all winter sports athletes and teams this season.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. You know, I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
This might be a good time to remember that Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Back here at Chippewa, halftime of this Wayne County Athletic League matchup, and at the half, it's Norwayne in control, leading Chippewa 37-22. We had a tight game after one quarter. Norwayne led 18-17, but then Norwayne blew out Chippewa in the second quarter, outscoring the Lady Chips 19-5. And again, a 15-point halftime lead, 37-22. We take a look at your halftime stats. Norwayne in the opening half shot 48% from the floor, connecting on 14 of 29 shots. Just 20%, however, downtown, 3 of 15 on threes. But shot it well at the line. They were 75% on free throws, connecting on 6 of 8. Chippewa shot 34% in the half. They were 9 of 26 overall. 36% on threes, connecting on 4 of 11. Chippewa did not attempt a free throw in the opening half. Rebounds, all Norwayne tonight. Norwayne a 21-10 rebound advantage, and Norwayne out-rebounded Chippewa 15-4 in the second quarter. Turnovers, we haven't seen many. Chippewa 6, 5 of those came in the first quarter. Norwayne 5, and 4 of Norwayne's turnovers also came in the opening period. Individually, senior Allie DeMassimo leading the way for Norwayne, a game-high 16 to go along with 4 rebounds. Ava Maybaugh played well in the first half. She had 8 points and 4 rebounds. Hannah Freilich closing in on a double-double, 9 points and 9 rebounds in the half. And then Courtney Klein rounded out the Norwayne scoring with 4. Chippewa led by Bree Regan. She had 7. Era Regan with 3. Lucy Goodrich 6. 4 in the opening half for Delaney Marshall, and 2 for Myra Lewis. Again, halftime stats, and a Norwayne 37-22 lead over Chip.
19-5 in the second quarter. Norwayne will do that to you. It almost got anticlimactic late in the quarter. Norwayne fans were up so much they got tired of cheering, and it was domination. Not only hit some threes, but offensive rebounds. They own the glass, as you just mentioned in the numbers.
Well, 15-4 in that second quarter. And on top of that, Chippewa in the second quarter, 2 of 14 from the floor, ice cold.
It did not help Chippewa that Delaney Marshall picked up her second foul early in the second and sat for about 5.5 minutes. So Norwayne will start with the basketball. The Bobcats trying for the sweep and the outright Wayne County Athletic League title. They've already won it, their 5th ever, and first since 1986. Chippewa trying for their 29th, but they need to make a big comeback to share it. Out top of the basketball, Freilich on the left wing, give it to Maybaugh. Maybaugh on the left wing, dropped it into Freilich, and back to Maybaugh, back up top. Klein to Maybaugh, left wing, back down low, Freilich, posted into the middle. Top of the key, DeMassimo open the 3, in and out. But the rebound, Freilich missed it. Rebound, Freilich up, missed it. Rebound, Freilich again. DeMassimo got fouled. It's just brick and board right now for Norwayne. dominating the offensive glass. And to the line, Ali DeMassimo with 2 free throws. DeMassimo in that first game had 10 against Chippewa. Well, her free throws up and good. She's got 17 already early in this third quarter.
And Norwayne now 7 of 9 at the free throw line tonight.
And I think they've only been whistled for 2 fouls the entire game. Second foul shot good. So here comes Chippewa into the forecourt up top. Bounce on the left, give it off to Marshall. To the foul line, stop behind her to Regan, and her runner as she got bumped by Klein. They're going to say going up, which means free throw opportunities for Era Regan.
And these will be the first free throws of the night for anybody wearing a white Chippewa jersey.
First big night of girls tournament hoops, 6 games involving the locals. Half of the Wayne County Athletic League is playing tonight as Regan's free throw's good. Taunton playing host to Newton Falls. Waynedale hosting Waterloo. Smithville hosting Fairport Harbor. Meanwhile, Hillsdale makes the long haul over to Southern. Also tonight, John Glenn at West Holmes and Mogador at Loudonville with divisions 4 and 6 playing this evening. And basketball, we're back to Norwayne as Regan hit both foul shots. Norwayne doing a better job hanging onto the ball this game. And as I say that, Maybaugh throws it away. 2-on-1 down the floor to the hole, and the shot no good and got wedged between the rim and glass. A lost opportunity for Chippewa, and those are things they really can ill afford to have after getting a steal.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take advantage of opportunities when you get them, and you don't expect to see the ball get wedged on a layup, but it's been that kind of night for Chip.
Mentioned Norwayne the first time, won this game 48-40, but they had 19 turnovers. That has not been the case tonight.
No, just 6, including just 2 now since the end of the first quarter.
We go to the arrow, and the ball goes to Chippewa after that stoppage. So back up top is Bree Regan. Regan to the top of the key, hands to Marshall. Marshall pivots left to the key to the wing. Regan's high arcing 3 is off the front of the rim, and the rebound, Lewis falling out of bounds, threw it back up top. Marshall tries to save, but it's off of Klein's knee. She picks it up and gives it to DeMassimo. DeMassimo at the right point gets a play call. 6.5 in the third, all Norwayne by 15. Up top with it is Maybaugh. She put it on the deck, drove inside, put it up and in. Norwayne's hit a couple of threes, but you look at their shot chart, everything around the rim, and that's 10 for Maybaugh. Regan the other way, bounce on the wing, give it to Goodrich, who's hit a pair of threes. Out top is Marshall. Marshall with the ball to the top of the key to the left wing. Drives, laid it up with the left hand and scored. Marshall with 6. 6 minutes in the third. 41-26 Norwayne. DeMassimo in the backcourt. Chippewa with a little half-court trap. DeMassimo across the timeline. Lobs cross-court Maybaugh on the right. Into the corner to Klein. Back up top. Maybaugh cross-court DeMassimo. Into the middle of the key. Dropped it to Freilich. A wide-open shot. Good off the glass. You let Hannah Freilich to get that close to the hole. It's trouble. Down the other way, Chippewa turns it over. 17-point Norwayne lead with 5.5 to go in the third. And out top is Norwayne. Over to the right sideline, Maybaugh gave it up to Rupp, and her 3 went up off the rim. No. Rebound controlled by Marshall. Marshall into the forecourt to Bree Regan. And she'll fire a long 3 off the rim. No good. Got her own rebound. Put it back up. No good. Rebound to Massimo. And then got fouled in the backcourt. Second foul of the quarter on Chippewa.
Well, you mentioned Norwayne early on really was settling for threes. 10 of their first 20 shots were from beyond the arc, and it was a tight game. The game really turned, in addition to Chippewa getting cold, Mike, as you mentioned. Norwayne really started attacking inside, whether it was Maybaugh or Freilich. And those two are so good in the post. And since that time, they've really just dominated on the offensive end.
5 minutes to go in the third. Norwayne by 17. DeMassimo forecourt. Dropped it to Freilich right down the middle. Put it up. Got it blocked by Era Regan. And rebounded by Lewis. Back into the forecourt. Marshall up top with it. Marshall, top of the key with the ball. And dropped down low. Lewis posted. Turns on Freilich on the low block. Back up front to Marshall. Marshall in the middle of the floor. Over to the right wing. Got it knocked loose and out of bounds. 4:28.5. Well, the Kilbuck Savings Bank is open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lender Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. So Chippewa ball up top. Era Regan off to Donnelly. Donnelly over to the left sideline. Bree Regan skipped it, and Lewis right at the key, drives baseline, stop, back up front. Marshall near the top of the key, whipped it down low. And turning once again, Lewis, nowhere to go. Back up front. Donnelly on the left wing with 4 minutes to go in the third, and Norwayne up 17. Left sideline, Lewis comes into the middle. Turns, looks, covered up by Freilich, so scooped it up with the left-handed in. Nice little improvisation. Second hoop of the night from Ira Lewis. And again, a little three-quarter court by Chip. Norwayne lobs over the top. Maybaugh on the left. Lobbed inside. Freilich wide open. Layup good. That was easy. Freilich now with 13. Back to a 17-point lead. Into the forecourt left side. Marshall will try a three. That rattles in and out. Rebound Klein. Klein on the run into the forecourt. Over to the right wing. Stop. Give it to Maybaugh. Maybaugh drives down low. Got it stripped loose out of bounds from behind by Donnelly. Norwayne will keep with 3:17 in the third. And checking in, Goodrich relieving Era Reagan. Division 5 will be tough, whoever gets to Dayton. Of course, the defending champion Portsmouth is loaded. They're back. Their league rival is Fairland, who they split with this year. They could be there. It'll be interesting. These two teams just want a chance. Maybaugh left wing three, missed it, but another rebound out top to Hayden. Back to Maybaugh left wing, doesn't want this three. Hayden up front and gives to DeMassimo, right wing Klein. Lobbed inside, Freilich deep on the low block up, missed this one. Rebound loose, hit the deck and out of bounds and goes back over to Chippewa with 2:49 to go in the third quarter. 45-28. Big one tonight, big one tomorrow night. Wayne County Athletic League will decide for the boys tomorrow. Norwayne trying to get a piece at Hillsdale. Smithville's already got a piece. So the Smithies rooting for Hillsdale tomorrow night in that one. Hillsdale gave Norwayne one of their two league losses a couple of weeks ago. Out top, three-point land. Goodrich on the right. Give it to Donnelly. Donnelly covered up off of Marshall. Marshall left hand into the middle. Drive, got bumped, threw it up anyway. And she'll be awarded 2 foul shots. 2:22 and a half. The foul on Hayden is her first. Chippewa 14-7. Played a very good schedule. Best in the league, really. I mean, look, they played up Glen Oak, St. V, Laurel Academy, Canfield. So they took some lumps, but they will have to regroup. Down 16 late in the third. Two teams, of course, coming out of different districts. Chippewa will play at Woodridge. Norwayne's district final would be at Wellington before they both might wind up at Elyria Catholic again. Into the forecourt, DeMassimo got it knocked loose and out of bounds by Marshall. 16-point lead by Norwayne, 2:18 in the third. Second quarter really put this one out of reach. It was 18-17 after one. And Norwayne outscored Chippewa 19-5 in the second to lead by 15 at the half. And in the backcourt, Maybaugh up the right sideline. Maybaugh up top to the wing to Klein, who drives down low. The runner, glass rim, and it went in. Klein hit. She's got 6. 18-point lead, biggest of the night. 2 minutes in the third. Lewis top of the key and on the left, give it to Goodrich. She's up front, three-point land, fires, missed this one. Rebound, Freilich in the backcourt, Maybaugh. She tried to lob into the forecourt, and the ball went loose, and Freilich able to come up with it, but then she traveled and turned it back over to Chippewa.
Well, we mentioned Chippewa was shooting 54% in the opening quarter. They're a combined 4 of 21 since that time. Norwayne, meanwhile, Katie Miller mentioned, rebounding was going to be key. 29-14 the Norwayne edge. Hannah Freilich now 13 rebounds to go along with her 13 points.
Basketball up top is Era Regan. Looks, give it to the elbow, and handing off Marshall to Regan. Got the shot blocked. Freilich the block, and the rebound down the floor, Maybach. A minute 20 in the third, an 18-point Norwayne lead. Maybach up front, right of the key, drives down low, and got bumped and fouled going up. And she'll go to the line and shoot two with 75 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Norwayne 80% tonight at the line. They've connected on 8 of 10. Maybach, meanwhile, is 2 of 2.
Illusion screen printing, made-to-order gifts, custom pieces, fast turnaround. They serve anybody. Give them a call. Check online, illusionscreenprinting.com. They're in Worcester. Maybach's foul shot good. And second one good. So she's got 12. Averaging 14 is the All-Ohioan. And it's a 20-point lead for Norwayne with a minute 5 in the third. Left wing Donnelly dribbling into the middle with the right hand. Picked it up. Needs help. She's stuck in the key and bounces right wing to Goodrich. Goodrich top of the corner. Give it to Bree Regan, who drives. Put it up with the left hand. Missed it. And the rebound Norwayne. Inside a minute in the quarter. All Bobcats tonight after that first quarter. And up top, Maybach dribbling on the left wing. Top of the key to Klein. Hennekom on the right into the corner to Rupp. Down low, posted up is Freilich. She gets doubled, so she'll dribble out on the wing with 25 seconds to go in the third. Freilich on the right sideline to Klein. Klein looks, top of the key to Rupp. Open for three, fires, good. Rupp banged in a three, her first of the night. And it's 52-29 Norwayne. We're down to 10 seconds in the third. Into the forecourt, Era Regan on the left. 5 seconds. Goodrich got bumped and fouled by Freilich with 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Klein was also there. And throwing in will be Chippewa with 2.1 in the quarter. So throwing in on the baseline is going to be Bree Regan. She dumps it into Marshall. Back to Regan. Fumbled it out of bounds, and there's the quarter. End of three. Norwayne 52. Chippewa 29. Back after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
Start of the fourth quarter, all Norwayne leading 52-29. Numbers after three, Norwayne 45% from the floor, 19 of 42. They're 4 of 19 on threes and 10 of 12 at the line. Chippewa 31%, 11 of 36. 4 of 15 on threes, and then 3 of 4 at the stripe. 31-14, Norwayne out-rebounding Chippewa. Turnovers, 8 for Chippewa, 7 for Norwayne. Allie DeMassimo leading everyone. She's got 18 to pace Norwayne, 7. Bree Regan, best of the bunch for Chippewa.
Norwayne basketball up top, and on the left wing is Rupp. Give it a Klein. 52-29 Norwayne. Klein left of the key. Freilich up front. And posted up DeMassimo in the key. The runner went up short, but the rebound Freilich again. Back on the wing. Give it to Maybach, who drives, stops, shoots, rim it off. Rebound tap. Freilich another rebound. Lob downside left. Freilich Inside, Maybaugh to Massimo, put it up, no good. Rebound Chip.
16 rebounds for Freilich now.
Into the forecourt comes Lewis. Lewis turns, puts it up. Freilich got a piece, but rebounded by Marshall, and she scored. Marshall with 9, 52-31. Norwayne, 1 minute gone by, fourth quarter. And that could have been a double-double triple. They missed on the near sideline. But things haven't gone Chippewa's way tonight. Klein over to the left wing and picked it up, give it to Freilich up top. Freilich to Rupp on the right. Sideline Maybaugh down low to Massimo, posted. She's double-teamed. Back to Maybaugh on the wing, and then she threw it into the backcourt. Pass Klein, who has to track it down for the over and back call. Well, the Gilbuck Savings Bank, open on Milltown Road in Worcester. They serve Worcester and Wayne County. The Gilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. 52-31 Norwayne, 6.5 to go. Our tournament coverage starts next Tuesday. One big regular season game tomorrow. Norwayne at Hillsdale boys. Inbound, shot put up right of the key, no good. Missed by Lewis, rebounded by Maybaugh. Races down the floor, dropped it off to Hayden, who put it up and in. Hayden's first points of the night. 23-point lead. Going baseline, shot put up by Marshall, no good, got fouled. And Marshall to the line. So it's tough, really. You go all week, which is very unusual. It's supposed to play last Saturday. Play all week. Both coaches say they had some good practices in it, but it is tough. You don't normally get that much downtime. And the first quarter was, it was good. It was 18-17. But Chippewa had 17 points in the first quarter. They have 15 the last 18 minutes.
It's bizarre. Both teams came out, played well, shot well, high energy in that first quarter, and the light switch just went off for Chippewa in the second quarter, and it never came back on.
Marshall split the free throws. 22-point Norwayne lead, 6 minutes left. Maybaugh on the left sideline with the ball. Up top, give it a Klein. Hayden, top of the key, swings to Rupp, and it's tipped by Marshall and out of bounds. It's a big crowd in here, mostly quiet now because of the Norwayne lead. 15 points at the half, and it has not been inside 14 since. It's 22 now. Into the forecourt is Klein up top. And on the right point with the basketball over a screen. And Hayden comes to get it. Hayden looks right, back to Klein. Into the left corner, Rupp with it. Around the arc to Hayden, top of the key. Maybaugh on the right with the ball. Lob down low to Freilich, got tipped loose and stolen away. Marshall into the forecourt on the left wing, and the three by Era Regan is up and in. Regan with 8. 19-point Norwayne lead, 5:20 to go. Norwayne back into the forecourt, Klein up top. Klein on the left wing with the basketball. Picked up the dribble, dropped into Maybaugh. Left to the key, hands to Klein, baseline, the reverse layup up and in. Klein hits, and she now has 8. Back to a 21-point lead and timeout, Chippewa. 5 minutes right on the nose to go. 56-35, Norwayne in front. Back in a moment.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Back here at Chippewa, 5 minutes to go in the ball game. It's all Norwayne, 56-35. Bobcats at 19-2 after tonight when they put a win away. Norwayne had to cancel a game this week. They have one left with Crestwood, but they didn't need that after the postponement Saturday. Chippewa 14-7 now. So we'll see how it goes. Both teams heavy favorites to win their district. We'll see. In the regional, other teams, if you follow up at Elyria Catholic, out of Norwayne's side, maybe LeBray. is a team of note. Out of the Chippewa side, Crestview, who is a high seed. They got a girl averaging 32. I know that. That's who Chippewa would run into in the Sweet 16 if they both make that far. And then, of course, it would be the Final 8 if these two meet again. Marshall left to the key, puts it up on the run and missed it. And the rebound, and back comes Norwayne. 56-35, they lead. Left sideline to Massimo, who did pretty much all of her damage in the opening half. She's got 18. Freilich down low. Good pass to Massimo. She turns, puts it up off the rim, no. And the rebound controlled by Lewis. Down the floor on the right wing is Donnelly. Marshall high in the left to the corner to Era Regan. She'll throw a three and hit this one. 2 triples in the quarter. And now 11 in the ball game for the senior. 4:15 to go. It's an 18-point lead. Norwayne in front and with the ball. Klein, top of the key, over to the right. Look, picked up the dribble. Needs some help. Mayball has it on the right wing. She'll lob. Good catch by Freilich right of the key. Back to Klein, who went baseline. The reverse up and in. Second time she's gone baseline. Nice drive and double figures for the sophomore.
Yeah, second straight reverse layup. Great job there by Klein.
10 for her. Basketball on the right wing. Regan left sideline. Give it to Donnelly. Donnelly drives, pivots, knocked loose by Klein on the deck, and a good steal. Got it off to Hayden. 3:35 left. 20-point Norwayne lead. Mayball into the forecourt. Up top to Klein on the right. Klein, give it to Hayden, left sideline. Back up front, threw it to Klein, who was already cutting to the hole. The result's a turnover. Same name, same stability, over 120 years. The Apple Creek Banking Company, your hometown bank. 7 locations to serve you. Community banking done right. Member FDIC.
Well, you mentioned the 19 Norwayne turnovers the first meeting. 10th tonight, but 3rd here in the fourth quarter when the air's kind of been let out. Turnovers have not been an issue at all for Norwayne.
58-38 in favor of Norwayne. 3:24 left. And basketball into the forecourt is Bree Regan. Regan up top, give it to Lewis. Lewis, top of the key, drives down low. Shut off by Freilich. Backdoor cut. Goodrich put it up, in, and was fouled. So Lucy Goodrich hits. 8 in the ball game for the junior, and on the line for the 3-point chance. A couple of candidates for player of the game tonight. We're going to talk about them. Even though we might have a couple of candidates, really collective group tonight for Norwayne as Goodrich hits the free throw. I mean, Mayball played well. Klein played well. DeMassimo, Freilich, all were contributors in this. And then everybody else just did their thing. Rupp and Hayden and Hennico. And I think that's what probably, as there's a timeout, we'll keep it here, that Jake Schaup's got to like.
Well, he basically plays 7. You mentioned 4 of your 5 starters in double figures. And there's a reason why you're expected to make a deep, deep run. You're 19-2 and about to win the Wayne County Athletic League outright. I mean, you kind of expect your best players to play well, and they've done that here tonight.
So 3:10 to go in the ball game. 58-41 Norwayne. And it'll be a different district trip. Last year, both these teams came out of Woodridge. Not the case this year. I didn't check with Jake Schaup and his reasoning for that. But to go to Wellington. So head over to Lorain County instead of going north. Travel-wise, is it much of a difference?
Not real. It's been years since we did basketball games at Wellington. Do they have a new school?
They have a new school. They built. I have not been to the new gym at all. The old gym was old. Was old 20 years ago.
Yeah.
When we were there. So I assume the new digs are nice. So out of a timeout, Norwayne will throw in the backcourt. 3:10 to go, up 17. DeMassimo in the backcourt, guarded by Marshall. Up the left sideline, picked it up, and Mayball helps out in the backcourt. Mayball got a kick across the timeline and does. Up front with the basketball to the right wing. Dribbles to the sideline, back up front to Rupp. Swings up front, and Marshall bumped into DeMassimo. And picked up the foul. Remember, she sat with 2 fouls early That's just the third on Delaney Marshall. 2:52 to go. And Massimo will throw in. Hennico gives it back to DeMassimo and into the forecourt on the right wing. Basketball up top, Hennico. Maybaugh near the top of the key. Pivots, put it on the deck. Looks down low for Freilich, dropped it in. She turns into the middle, back up top to DeMassimo, and Norwayne a little bit more deliberate now with a big lead and inside 3 to go. And another reach-in foul on Chippewa. And Marshall just got her fourth, second of the quarter. So Norwayne will throw in across the way. They led 18-17 after one, and then 37-22 at the half when they outscored Chippewa 19-5, and it has not been close since. Klein on the right wing went to the baseline, again got inside, but threw it up top. Rupp on the right wing will fire a three. That's off the front of the rim. She tracks down her own rebound. It's loose on the deck, and we get a held ball. And on the alternating arrow, we go back over to Chippewa with 2:11 to play. So Chippewa into the forecourt. And Marshall up top with it. Marshall, top of the key, drives down low, got right to the rim, put it up, but she missed it. Freilich the board. How many rebounds for Hannah?
18.
Yeesh. 18, throw in what, 13 points?
13 points, 2 blocks.
That's a nice double-double. And basketball, Maybaugh at the foul line, got a wide-open 15-footer, back iron, no. Rebound, Myra Lewis. 1:40 to go, Norwayne by 17. Lewis down low, Marshall inside, up and in from the left. Marshall with a dozen. 90 seconds left, 58-43. And in the backcourt, Norwayne comes topside, Klein on the right. And Klein with the basketball. On the right, give it to Maybaugh. And Freilich, and now we're just in keep-away mode with 1:10 to go in the game. Poked out of bounds at 1:08. And Chippewa will send in the bench. Marshall done with 12. She's out. And the rest of the subs also coming in. Era Reagan out, the senior, leaves with 11. And a couple more subs. And Jake Schaup will also decide to put his second unit in. And everybody comes out for Norwayne. 58-43. Norwayne's had some good wins this year. I don't think any doubt this is the best they've had, considering the opponent and what was at stake. Impressive tonight by the Bobcats. 1:05 to go, 58-43. And basketball into the forecourt. Norwayne with it up top and just playing a little keep away at this point.
Well, Norwayne really took its foot off the gas this entire fourth quarter. They've scored just 6 points after 18, 19, and 15, respectively, in the opening 3 quarters.
So basketball up top got tipped into the backcourt and is controlled by Norwayne. And then stolen away by Chippewa and down the floor to the full. Shot put up no good. Rebound out of bounds. Back over to Norwayne. 28 seconds to go in the ball game. So Ron's going over final numbers in this one. And Ryan Urban into the ball game. Back up top. Annie Hennico on the right. Gives to Urban. 15 seconds to go. Norwayne will hold. And their fans, big contingent on the far side, are up and celebrating a big win here tonight. Final 5 seconds. And they'll check them off. Norwayne sweeps Chippewa and wins the Wayne County Athletic League outright. 58-43 is the final here at Chip tonight. We'll take our final break. Ron's got final numbers coming up after this.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Back here at Chippewa, 58-43. Norwayne, after a tight first quarter, dominated the final three. And they win the Wayne County Athletic League outright. Ron's got to look at final numbers.
58-43 Norwayne. As Norwayne tonight shot it well, rebounded it even better. 43% overall from the floor. Norwayne was 22 of 51. 19% on threes, where they hit on 4 of 21. 83% tonight at the line. 10 of 12 on free throws was Norwayne. Chippewa, meanwhile, 35% for the ball game. 16 of 45 overall. 36% on threes, where they were 6 of 17, and 72% at the line, connecting on 5 of 7. Norwayne tonight, dominant, I don't know, strong enough word. 38-18, they out-rebounded Chippewa. Turnovers tonight, Norwayne had 11, Chippewa with 9. Individually, we talked a little bit about the balanced effort for Norwayne. Senior Ali DeMassimo led the way with 18, 16 of those coming in the first half. Also had 5 rebounds to go along with their 18 points. After that, sophomore Hannah Freilich, 13 points, a game-high 18 rebounds, and 2 blocks for the 6'1 sophomore. Also in double figures tonight, senior Ava Maybaugh had 12 points to go along with 7 rebounds. And sophomore Courtney Klein also in double figures. She had 10, rounding out the Norwayne scoring Madison Rupp with 3. Individually for Chippewa, the Lady Chips were led by junior Delaney Marshall. She had a team-high 12. Also in double figures tonight, Era Reagan with 11. Bree Regan, meanwhile, 7. 9 tonight for Lucy Goodrich, and 4 for Myra Lewis. Again, in the end, it's all Norwayne tonight. It was tight after one. 18-17 Norwayne led at the end of a period. But then Norwayne outscored Chippewa 19-5 in the second, 15-7 in the third. And then when the game was out of reach, Chippewa won the fourth quarter, outscoring Norwayne to the tune of 14-6. But in the end, Norwayne, a 58-43 winner tonight on the road at Chippewa.
One final piece of business, and that is our Germain Honda player of the ball game. I know Ali DeMassimo got started with Maybaugh. Hannah Freilich was there all night. Rebounding, both coaches said, was huge, and there was nobody better in the building. Great double-double for the sophomore who really dominated.
Yeah, really did. I don't know that I've done a game where somebody scores 16 points in the first half, and you think, okay, this is kind of a done deal. But Freilich just dominated tonight. We mentioned the 13 points, 18 boards, and really the rebounding was the difference in the game. Chippewa, on a night when they didn't shoot it well, needed to be able to rebound to kind of get some second chance opportunities. That simply never happened. Freilich was dominant down low.
So Hannah Freilich, our Jermaine Honda of College Hills, player of the game. We'll wrap the entire regular season tomorrow. Norwayne Hillsdale boys, Wayne County Athletic League title on the line there too. Here, it's all Norwayne. Bobcats sweep. Both teams look for tournament runs to start Saturday. Thanks to Dale back in studio. For Mon, I'm Mike. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, everybody. Final score in the Wayne County Athletic League tonight. Norwayne, 58. Chippewa, 43. Thanks for listening.